with you another video that somebody posted from London because they're going after the Christians. And I explained in my past teaching that they're going after the Christians because they're the ones that murdered the prophets of Yah. She got drunk on the blood of the saints. So you find out the reading of 1 Maccabees, how they tore up our books and burned them, anything containing the law of Yah. And they replaced our Sabbath day with the sun Sabbath. And they also put the names of their gods in our book. Because it's Yahuwah and Yahushua. And they gave the world one Lord, their Lord is for Baal. They gave the world God for Gadriel. And they gave the world Jesus for Jesus. New World Order insiders supposed to plan Bible corruption. In order to do this, the Bible will be changed. Keywords will be replaced with new words having various shades of meanings. Most people will know the difference. The few who do notice the difference won't be enough to matter. The 3 cities around the world. So we're on the London. So it's London and Vatican City. Washington, D.C. is going to be crashing and it's going to be set up in Brazil. Gog and Magog is a principality that sits in King Charles right now. So he works with the Vatican. Revelation, the horses are the color of the Arab flags, and these are the Islamic movement that's rising throughout the world. And King Charles is actually a Muslim, related to the Prophet Muhammad, and also all the presidents because they are related to the King of England. That's why this movement is going to be going worldwide. Vatican created both religions because the Jesus, the Islamic Jesus, the Muslim Jesus is the same one of the Catholic Church. It's the same one. These religions were created so that one would kill the other at end times. That's why he says the Bible and the Quran are the same book, because they rewrote our books. Happening now because Ezekiel's dry valley of bones has risen up. That's why we're claiming our book back, and they know that. So we're claiming our book and we're correcting all the false information that they have been doing all this time. The fake names and all these holidays they have us celebrating, including the pagan Easter that's right around the corner. These churches.
There's been a war declared on Jesus himself in Britain. Britain has outlawed prayer. Whether you pray at home, you pray in public, you lay hands on anyone and pray in the name of Jesus, even with total consent, preach the name of Jesus, hand out a Bible, they will arrest you and charge you and put you in jail for 2 years. They have criminalized Christianity. And with this, there's a direct attack on the church. There's a direct attack on Jesus himself. Yet you can say jihad in the streets openly. And actually, every other religion is not only accepted, but widely celebrated in Britain right now. And so this charge is being led by the government. They are trying to effectually become God. They want to be the supreme authority. And as it stands right now, even they said if they can prove that you're praying to Jesus in your head, yes, praying in your head, they will arrest you right now and they will charge you and penalize you with 2 years in jail. So Britain has launched an all-out attack on the church and an all-out attack on Christ when the entire heritage of Britain and the foundation of which they stand on was all founded by the Bible. It was all biblical values of which Britain was even built upon. So as this war grows and as this war heats up, we can see the war that's been launched on Christ himself in Britain. I love you.
I will be sharing this video that this guy posted, but keep in mind this is a Freemason. And I believe that he's an immortal anyway. And remember to eat the meat and spit out the bones. Because the 7 gods of this world that he's referring to, those are your principalities, the 7 deadly sins. He's not referring to the Hebrew Yah, because he does not serve the Hebrew Yah. And he is correct. Lucifer is the god of this world. Who has the keys? Peter, Janos. And didn't the Pope on 2025 opened his tomb, the St. Peter's tomb, on 2025, the year of the Jubilee? Because like he says, it's over. 2025, it's over. For them at least. Rain is almost up, and this is the gematria for Washington, D.C., District of Columbia. Peter was the bad guy. I mean, how obvious was it? It's blurry, but here in the Kabbalah chart, it tells you Isis, Horus, Mary, and Jesus, Lucifer, because it's not Jesus, it's Yahushua. He's also going to talk about the enslavement of humanity through AI, and I covered AI before.
Understand this, but you understand the first Bible was actually written by the devil. And it's like 7 parallel universes, and it's like 7 different emotions, right? And I talk about mama, and them different emotions is what you really supposed to be on earth to try to control. When they tell you it's the devil to kind of like trick you, so you won't control them emotions to get off this plane. Right, I saw that mama, because there's 7 different gods. You got to make sure you pray to the right God, the all God, the God of all the parallel universes.
Let's go.
Right, and the right only God is only one. Right, and he above all them other gods. But the God of this world, the God of the Christian, is God of the light, is Satan.
Okay. I ain't never met nobody die and come back and tell us what heaven like, but everybody can tell us what hell like.
That's what we hear.
Everybody can tell us about hell, but can't nobody tell us what God, what the good man got for us to say. That's why I think that's the trick we're gonna have to find out for ourselves when we get there. But as you say, hell, that's what God gave the devil the keys to earth.
That's what I'm about. And people didn't know that. People didn't know that because they read the Bible and it strictly said the Bible. Went to the Bible. God asked them, where have you been? He said, I've been on the earth doing what you told me to do. Stop playing with me. So if you doing what I told you to do, then why you ain't killed me? Because it's part of the plan.
AI take us things.
AI is devil, I told you that. They take us to hell. But on earth. You gonna be AI.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope they could like
You ain't gonna like it. You ain't gonna like it. You gonna be like a slave. You gonna do the same thing every day, all day, every day, but without stopping this time. But one thing about humans, y'all stop too much. We get tired of that. But when you AI, ain't gonna no stop and start. Just keep going, bitch. See, everybody thought the calendar stopped in 2012, but it really stopped in 2025. The world is switching right in front of your eyes, from 3 dimensions to 4 dimensions. You better go good, because if you don't go good, it's over for you. The world changing, man.
Into what?
Into spiritual. Like, remember in the Bible when you walking the giants, you just walking around, people doing all the magic, it's gonna go like that. What's up, mama? That's what's coming right now. Right now.
Yeah.
Change is here, right now. Right now. I swear to God, mama, I'm not crazy, gang. Right now. They here. They here. You can't see them, but I can.
I said these things walk among us.
Talento oculto.
Sí,
¿Me la demuestra?
sí.
Talento oculto.
Sí,
¿Me la demuestra?
sí.